What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between these road warriors and these guys defending their home turf.
Set to kick off.
Ball was teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off on the NFL on EA Sports. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Johnny Ryan. Ready.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on. Hey. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Play action now with Daniels. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready. Cougar 19.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left with 4th down here. They're going to bring Waitman on now to handle the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 27-yard line.
We go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Derrick Henry getting him on the ground. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Running once more with Henry. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. And it's JTT working off the line, hauling him down there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
Incomplete.
Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive. You've got to find a way to execute.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready. 60 by 6.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go. 76.
They'll air it out on third. Screen here for Williams. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Big hit on the return to stop it cold.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He puts a man under it deep down the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
Let's go now.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third down, they need 7.
Here we go. Shot.
Throw here, third down. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's fourth down.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
First down and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Here we go.
Drive shot to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Come on.
To throw, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hey, Ali! 18 Cardinal, 18.
Straight ahead with Williams. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Getting the fullback involved here. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say that football is cyclical. I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy. Something about that position. And he just showed you right there, going to get you a first down. They can be difference makers, too.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk set, ready.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That tackle made by Princely Umaniellen.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
19-18. Ready, ready.
Daniels from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he will take this in. Touchdown. These guys go up 6-0 here in the first. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Our home team, nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Throwing off the play fake. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks, you got to keep on throwing. But, boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 9.
Setting up to throw. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Back to throw now. Look at that power, deep left side. Big gain downfield. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. Passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called.
Yep.
But finally, as you said, their first completion.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Let's go now. Go.
Begin to Henry on the inside handoff. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackled by Keon White there. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They have 2nd down and 5. Another run for Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
Dropping back to throw. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
The wind was at a sales cake, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Ashton Doolin now to return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Dragon. 9. Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Ready. Bronco 80.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good for a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
70 tip. Hey, hey, check that. Ready.
A handoff for Williams, running left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on
well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On the ready.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Results in a 1st down.
Okay, ready.
1st down from the 42.
Hey. Go.
They'll give it to Williams on the option. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out in the 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. and they're going to have the fullback drive power for it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that play. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. This time it's a passing play. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. 30. A 10. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, let's take it all the way back to the house. It requires extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And he's tackled downfield, but look back for that flag rest. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say is that one. Ball's incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
At the same spot after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. This one left for Daniels. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing now, Daniels. This is hauled in by Harris. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's ETN on 1st down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More of the NFL on EA Sports coming up. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. Completes. It's Trevor Etienne. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Daniels back to throw. Chased out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down. He's got it inside the 10. It's going to be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. Daniels setting up the play action. Vacates quickly left side. And the defender comes away with it. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Okay, ready?
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That run may not have gotten you a 1st, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Come on, come on.
They'll go play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
On the jump.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this 3rd down call.
Ready?
Back to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and short. Ryan Rico on to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
It leads to
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Second down and 10. Daniels lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Trey Harris, the intended target there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. On the move, headed right. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Barring a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds, Kate, looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the second half.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Gets it to him on the screen. Escapes the defender. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to bring up first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On first and 10, it's Henry. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
First down from the 42. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Flying down the middle of Henry. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And that is a touchdown. These guys take the lead right away in half number 2. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's go. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
17. Visitors 10.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Up the gut they go with Williams. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 31. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, Daniels. That's caught for the first. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
A gain of 6.
6-yard gain on the play. And that gives him a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
On the handoff, this is Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3rd and short, Daniels. That one finds his man, likely. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He gets 6 on that play, and that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now Daniels to throw. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5.
At their own 5-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, and they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
He's going to throw it. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Williams on the carry. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, but very minimal gains.
2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Second down now. They need 7. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Play action now with Daniels. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Draw play. This is Williams. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You can give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. But just float the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that 1st down marker.
Bates' kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Ready up.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Ready.
Going with King Henry here. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's their ball late. They have a lead, but it's far from over yet. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go now.
Air it out on 3rd. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
First and 10.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's down to almost, actually going to give him the 30 here. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means first down.
That's good.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Daniels on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Give to Williams from the gun. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that first down, too.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Dive up the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards.
A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
They call these 3rd and 1 hard yards. Why not give it to one of the hardest football players on the team, your fullback, to do the job?
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Now look underneath here for ETN. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. They'll run here. ETN. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by Mush, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
They'll run. ETN. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Line of scrimmage once again. That 7-yard line as they get set. 2nd and goal. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Setting up, 2nd and goal. Daniels from the pistol. He's got it. He has the touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Point after up and good from Bates. And these guys push their lead to 3.
20. Our home team, 17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10.
Ready.
The drive begins with Henry. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Let's go now.
He's dropping back to throw. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives them the first.
First and 10.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Got it. Ready?
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
Mitchell up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Back
to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Come on. Set. Go.
Back to throw it. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Ready up.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Ready.
Desperation time here. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on fourth, and they pick up the first down, too. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys trail by a field goal. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Give to Henry on the inside handoff.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Mitchell takes it straight ahead, and he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
On the jump.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Ready.
They run it with King Henry. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's second down now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Let's go. Ready, right?
Setting up to pass. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Set it.
Here he is to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They look to throw it. And this is going to fall incomplete. They made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's third down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go now.
Here's Mitchell. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Ready.
Here he is to throw. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really matters.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second down and 10. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Officials singling timeouts. We've got whistles. Time left for 1 snap. And while we all know the odds are low, it's not impossible that they find a way to score. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Looking to throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you